Twitch is not connecting. Let me see. Oh. Oh my god. Looks so bloody. That's because I've cut myself severely. This is me. The camera's on tonight. There we go. There we have it. Is it working well? Is it all working well? Oh my god. Oh my god, the resolution's not good. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Things are not well. Oh no. Oh boy. Is the stream okay? Jesus. The internet's struggling, I think. Oh my. No, I think maybe it's okay. Is there anybody here in the audience watching? Anybody here? I'm gonna react to a thing. I'm Jesus. If that's how it's all gonna work, then I don't know. I'm worried. I am deeply concerned. Crunchy stream? What do you mean crunchy stream? Is it not working okay? Hello, Thai. Crunchy stream? Does that mean that it's malfunctioning? Is it choppy or something? Is it not well? This is the camera, okay? That's the camera. It's the only camera that I've got. It's from the laptop, and it has not been working before, so it's an improvement. It's an improvement because before the camera has not been working, now it's working. The microphone is still the bad microphone from... Also, if you're thinking to yourself, why is your face like this? I had to remove some facial hair, and I've cut myself in several places. Because I'm me. I am me. The video quality is low? Well, that's because I'm using an inbuilt webcam to stream. I'm using an inbuilt webcam, so it literally cannot be helped. Maybe if I used a better camera, but that's what we're working with. Hello, hello. How are you? How is everybody? I'm so glad you were not assaulted. By whom? Wait, by whom? What do you mean? By whom? Assaulted by whom? I finished all my 3 of my interviews. Went pretty okay. There's gonna be more things in the future. I'm gonna sort of setting up some more stuff to come. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it will work out. It was interesting. I got two translators. Hello, Red Rose. You're white. Would you consider not being white? Oh yeah, I know. I cut myself while taking care of facial hair. That's all. It does look like I have a bloody nose, but no, I'm just incompetent at using a razor. That's all. You don't have to worry. Tomorrow I'll be taking care of animals. You'll be glad to hear. What's this stream all about? It's about, I'm gonna get some political topics out of the way and then we're gonna relax. Considering that I saw an email for my renewed prescription, I refuse to believe that I'm white. Wait, you have? Wait, what's your tier? What's your subscription tier? I ask while I will go to the kitchen quickly and grab something to drink, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere while I go to the kitchen and grab something to drink, which I'm gonna drink on camera because the allure of streaming with a camera is using it to drink liquids on view. I thought it was gonna be like Lucy has it in the heat of battle coverage. No. No, I'm just gonna be taking care of animal shelters tomorrow. It should be the most basic level. Had to reduce it. Oh, well, any level is good. Any level is good. You know what they say? Level on the bevel. That is what they say, isn't it? I love it when she drinks on stream. True. Not alcohol though. Not alcohol. Ow, 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 ow. I sat on my own finger. I'm gonna eat those potato-like things. They cost 39.27 hryvnia. You can buy them in a grocery store. See? I'm gonna munch on them on stream to show you how people from higher society sort of function. Are you in Ukraine right now, Lucy? Well, I'm gonna show you my snack and it should be an answer to your question. Here you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god! Hold on, I have to get some toilet. Yes, I'm still in Ukraine. I had an interview today. Actually. Oh my god. One moment, please. I'm messing up my computer. Oh! Jesus, the floor is so slippery. I had interviews. It's in Cyrillics. It's in Cyrillics and the price is in Ukrainian hryvnia. Yes, I had an interview today with a person from an organization. I conducted an interview today. And tomorrow I'll be going to help in an animal shelter. I'll be helping animals in an animal shelter on the outskirts of Kyiv. I'll be going further out. I'll be in the northern regions that's sort of already outside of Kyiv. So I'll be out of the city. Technically speaking, I've been out of the city for the interviews that I've done yesterday. I've done 2 interviews yesterday with a children's psychologist and also with a Also with a person that organizes rescue missions. Although I'm stopping Twitch. I'm having trouble with Twitch again. Are they cheap? Yeah, they're very cheap. A Polish person offered to host a TTRPG set in Poland, and they said that they would be trying to teach the players Polish history during it. They said, I like Poland, so I might consider it, but that just perplexed them. It perplexed them that you like Poland? Jesus. I mean, technically speaking, it's a normal reaction to be perplexed that anybody would like Poland. Yeah, camera is working. Hello, Philip August. I guess I will repeat it again. Twitch is not working though. So, there you go. Twitch is not working. I'm sorry to say. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. Just don't know. You know what? It's okay. Jesus. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to connect. But yes, I did 2 interviews yesterday. I've done an interview today. If you like what I do, please consider donating because I have to pay the translators. I have to pay the translators for their fees for going with me and live interpreting what I was saying. I'm not confident enough to conduct an interview with a child psychologist, even if Polish and Ukrainian are similar. You know? And tomorrow I'll be going to an animal shelter and I'll be helping some. What will I be doing? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, there will not. Oh gosh, I have to bring some food and drink. Yes, I will have to. Wow, the chat got so quiet. It's because Dr. Johns and Greater Rain, they're not here today. Very sad. Very sad indeed. So, how is everybody? We're gonna do a react to a President Sunday content, I guess. We're gonna steal from President Sunday because he doesn't rate me. President Sunday hates me. I know it in my bones. I know it in my soul. President Sunday hates me for some reason. He holds a grudge against me. Is he gonna stream today? Let me check. Let me check up on him, actually. He hates me for some reason. Decided one day that I'm not worth, that I'm beneath, you know? No, President Sunday does not seem to be streaming today. I'm gonna watch his 4-minute video, which seems heavily edited.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is Bro Tip. This week's Bro Tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you. A few things to consider when you're thinking of...
Jesus, what the hell is this? Alpha male. Hassan Piker, the alpha male. Jesus. Horrifying. Horrifying. Wait, don't say what? What do you mean? Don't say what? I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Trump budget would escalate homelessness. Maybe we'll take a look at that later. We're gonna watch a video. Apparently President Sunday's looking to change up all of his content and stuff, so we're gonna look at that. I think he is streaming today. Oh, he is. Maybe he'll raid me. Maybe I will deserve to be raided today. If someone tells him that I'm Dr. Johns. Hello, Dr. Johns. I became an alpha male yesterday. They said I can keep wearing my skirt though, so it works out. Perfect. I feel like maybe ignore American politics for the next 4 years. No, I think he said he'll be more political, actually, not less. I think it's the opposite of what you said. But my classmate, the first openly trans politician, won a seat in the state senate. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. That is very cool indeed. Oh my God! Hold on a moment. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Oh, never mind. Jesus. Memory Swiss cheese. Never mind. Whoa. 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 My memory is Swiss cheese. I already have my Coke here. I'm a Coke head. I'm gonna be talking about politics, of course. We're gonna be talking about politics hardcore. I've talked about politics during the interviews as well. Sorry, she's a U.S. state representative for Delaware. Take that, Maryland. Listen. Maryland has its own wonderful trans representatives. Josie Rose, is that her name? Hold on, I'm gonna look. I think it's Josie Rose. But I'll double check, not to goof up. I think it's Josie Rose. Is one of the great representatives of Maryland. Trans representatives. Hold on. I'm trying to find her Discord, but I can't. For some reason I cannot find her Discord for the life of me. Hold on. Hold up. Where is it? Have I lost it? Have I been thrown out of the Josie Rose Discord? That cannot be. That can't be. I'm definitely still in it. Oh, where is it? I cannot find it. It's a very weird development. But I cannot find the Discord. Oh, there we go. Love Nest. Stream announcement. Yes, Josie Rose. Yeah, I was right. So we have Josie Rose. What do you mean Lucy's been teleported back to 2003? What are you trying to say, Dr. Johns? What do you mean? We have Riley Grace Rochon, who's apparently doing pretty good in Maryland right now. I don't know. Maryland's doing great for itself. Also, Maryland voted not for Trump. So there you go. Maryland managed to keep away. Well, what do you mean teleported back to 2003? What do you mean? Explain yourself. You should get more viewers. I think RGR has gotten a government thing, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna check real quick. What Polish province would be nerdy and funny for an American to know too much about? I guess you could know about Lublin. Lublin is a pretty important city. It's like camera quality. It's the laptop camera. I left my laptop at home. Don't be mad at me. Jesus. What am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Riley Grace Rochon. Riley Grace Rochon has been sworn in as an assistant state's attorney. Assistant state's attorney. Okay? So that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's pretty good. So yeah, as I said, Maryland is doing well for itself. Also, I have great news for you all, for all of you nerds. Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2 have received remasters, which means I will be able to play those on stream. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to the important stuff. I'm gonna be watching some President Sunday. I'm gonna watch you President Sunday. We're gonna react to President Sunday, and then we're gonna discuss it like a family. Isn't that right, everybody? We're basically like family. Wow, some of you really are nerds. It's true. It's true. I'm a super nerd. Let's OBS, add browser PS React. This is gonna call it that naming convention is gonna like bite me in the ass or whatever. Whatever, right? It's like it's whatever. It's whatever. It's gonna bite me in the ass, but it's gonna be fine in the end. What the hell?
Well then, how are we all? Not terrible, not great either. Here's the thing to keep in mind. It's not going to feel this way, but here's the deal. Nothing's changed. We opened the fortune cookie and saw what was written the entire time. We seriously misjudged how bad...
Why did it just start without me being able to... Whatever, this is stupid. Browser sucks. Window capture. This sucks. This sucked. Okay. I'm gonna capture it as a window. This just sucked. This just sucked everything out of me. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh my god, it's President Sunday. Oh my gosh. Oh. I still haven't figured out how to like show chat on screen, so we're still chatless, hapless, freckles. That's okay, right? Nobody has a problem with that, right? You had a problem with me? Yeah, we got a problem. You don't even know how to read at the first grade level? I'm gonna teach you how to read. Alright, let's watch the President Sunday. I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna check the chat from time to time. I'm just not used to this laptop setting. I'm used to having like 4 or 5 monitors or 10, everything separated into separate monitors. I'm not used to just operating from a laptop and just looking at one laptop screen. I'm used to having at least two separate screens. Alright? Cut me some slack. You got me. Our culture is eating itself, said someone, and it has 1.1 million views. Jesus. Why? Why does that have to have so many views? It's unfair. Ridiculous. It's just shocking. Alright, let's watch it. It's not even. Hold on, I'm gonna wear headphones. Hold on. I did take my pink headphones. That's the thing. Oh my gosh. I did take those with me. Ugh. Ow, ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, 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 wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Oh
Well
my.
then, how are we all? Not terrible, not great either. Here's the thing to keep in
Not
mind.
terrible, not great either. I'm terrible. Listen. Wow. I'm so slow about this. But then the chat's slow with chatting, so I feel vindicated in a way. In a weird, begrudging way, I feel vindicated. Jesus, what the hell? Oh. Alright. I'm so bad at this. I cannot believe just how bad I am at this. Alright, let's go. Let's continue watching.
Mind. It's not gonna feel this way, but here's the deal. Nothing's changed. We opened the fortune cookie.
What do you mean nothing's changed? For Ukraine, potentially a lot has changed. So, don't at me.
And saw what was written the entire time. We seriously misjudged how bad the situation was.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, okay? Today, partially because I'm rethinking my entire approach to content, but also because I think it's interesting and sort of relevant.
I should rethink my whole approach to content. I should become the next level. Become active in the chat and tell me, should I become the next level? Do you think? Should I become the second grade level streamer from the first grade level streamer that I am right now, borrowing Red Rose's nomenclature? There's a fly here, and I hate it.
Given where I'm at, I want to go over what different leftists and liberals' responses to and explanations for the whole catastrophic loss that we're currently experiencing. I want to see how bad they are.
Catastrophic loss. I mean, we'll see. There are so many things to talk about here. Trans rights, the thing about the homeless that I just learned about, the thing about the tariffs. Oh, there's so much potential harm. There's so many potentially bad things. Well, let's see what President Sunday has to say about all that. And Ukraine, most of all. The war in Ukraine. How the new president-elect will approach the topic of Ukraine. I'm just going to have to see.
Start developing a roster, because I feel like the general attitude right now needs to be a radical reevaluation of how we are approaching and thinking this, because I think the general upshot, here's the deal. Yeah, I saw Westside Tyler's stream title. Westside Tyler's stream title is why Vosh and Hassan cost us the election, which is, I don't know if that's tongue.
Really? No way. I don't believe that. I don't believe that anybody would say something so stupid. Why Vosh and Hassan has lost us the election. I just cannot believe anybody would say something that's so stupid. So I guess I'm just gonna choose to not believe that's true. I'm just gonna choose to believe that. God, I almost said even Western Tyler. I'm just gonna choose to think that Tyler did not make a stream of it, that title. Okay? That's gonna be my official line. It's gonna be my official party line, that I don't believe that Tyler would title his stream like that. That would be extremely silly to say that Trump or Hassan, for that matter, could have any real sway over the US election result. I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be harsh, but they're just not that big of players to have any real impact on the presidential elections. I'm sorry.
But given it's Tyler, he's probably too stupid for that. Content creators did not have an impact on this election at all.
Oh wow. President Sunday said what I just said. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah. Content creators don't have impact on elections. Content creators can potentially inform people. That it's not going to be the deciding factor by any stretch of the imagination. Plus, most content creators don't have that much of a reach to begin with. Even the biggest ones. Reach is not that massive that they would have an impact over an election.
There was no effect. The gap in votes. What are the current numbers? Let's see. Just to put this into perspective, okay? It's a different.
Oh boy.
of just under 5 million. It's a lot. 15 million. Am I counting this one? No, it's 67 million to 72 million. Oh, compared to last election. Yeah. You guys think sexism was a factor? Everything was a factor. Everything. Classic Monday. Yeah, exactly. Just the level of naivete, though, and
Wow.
stupidity and self-aggrandizement on display in all this. And like tunnel vision, like hyper fixating on the relation of all this to fucking online content. People were insane about this election. But on the flip side, a lot of reasonable people were flabbergasted as well, like completely blindsided. And I think it's worth considering why. Sunday Israelis are already celebrating. Yeah, by the by, just a reminder, there's a general understanding that Trump is going to end sanctions against West Bank settlers. Think about the logic of this. It's like the people who are anti-Dem, to punish them for Gaza. It's like, okay guys, look, so simple. We're gonna not vote for Kamala.
Interesting. He also said he was going to end sanctions against Russia, which that worries me. Hello, Convenient Estelle. As you can see, cameras on. Cameras on. So hello. It might not be the greatest quality camera, but yeah, you know. Watching President Sunday. Ending sanction against the West Bank settlers. Interesting. Also worried about the whole, Russia-Ukraine thing. I'm just gonna mention it. But yeah. It's working. It's working now. I didn't get a new camera. We'll probably do what Putin wants. Well, I sure hope not. I actually talked about this with the people that I interviewed today and yesterday. I've talked about it. I'm probably going to try to get interviews tomorrow at the animal shelter. I'm going to do the work with animals, but I'm also gonna probably try to, if I can help it, if I can get away with it, I'm probably going to try to interview people. So that's gonna be a thing as well. I'm probably gonna ask people what they think of the election. I'm probably gonna ask people what their fears are around the new president-elect. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. You helped the editor with this one, with this video. You helped to make this video. Well, that's cool. That is cool that you helped making this video. I guess let's finish watching it. So, doozy. I wonder. I just heard that President Sunday is planning to change his whole approach to content, and I'm just eager to learn how. Am I included in this new Brave plan? Am I going to be doing networking with President Sunday? I'm going to be raided. Is a raid in my future? Is there a raid in my future? Let me see. Let me check things because let me see. Ooh. Cool. I'm gonna be reading an article that President Sunday has linked. Because I'm a follower, not a leader. But also, it seems like an interesting thing to read. I have not been able to read it off stream, so I might as well read it on stream. A timestamp for what? What's the timestamp? What timestamp was needed? I have to lurk for the next hour while I head home, unfortunately. Just pretend that I'm posting usual cringe. You never post cringe, so I don't know what you mean by usual cringe. You cannot post usual cringe if you never post cringe. Alright. Okay. Cool. If anybody wants to debate me, you can call in. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. For one of the clips used here. Oh, okay. I'm not afraid of you. I'm gonna debate you. Well, in fact, I'm gonna debate President Sunday tonight. I'm gonna tell him I don't agree. I just don't agree with your prescription of what should be done with content. And I'm a far more successful content creator than you are, President Sunday. So here you go.
The way their vote didn't matter, so it doesn't matter anyways. But we're going to not vote for Kamala so that Trump gets in, and then the Democrats will learn so that when they are making this, oh wait, no, they're not in power anymore. Oh fuck, oh shit, that didn't work. You see the contradiction. Brianna was happy. Brianna was very happy. But truly, again, it didn't matter. It's incredibly stupid. I was watching a bit of Vosh's comments last night after it was basically determined that Trump was winning after Trump's after Trump's victory acceptance speech. I think at one point he was like, what was he saying?
Why is the internet working so bad?
You know, I think he literally said, consider lesbianism for some people in his audience. It was weird. Vosh was coping hard. Vosh was useless. Just less than useless. You have to keep in mind, okay? Serious people, no offense to present company, serious people don't go to YouTube for politics. The kind of people who go to YouTube for politics, who are waiting on Vosh's opinion on this, are people who go and weigh on the word of Vosh or Destiny for this election, are less so for Destiny, unfortunately, are people who want an internet daddy. There are people who want to be tucked in. There are people who want to feel like they have friends. And that's it. They're watching Vosh.
Maybe. I think that's not true for all internet commentary. I feel like you can go to certain online commentators that will just give you an interesting perspective on what they think, how the election is going, etc. I just think that it's not just about needing a daddy or whatever. Some people just study the politics, study the election, follow the election, and have some interesting insight to share. And some people tune in to listen to that interesting insight. You know? That is my opinion on the matter. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just saying that because I stream myself, but who knows? I'm cringe and that's not based. I'll never be based and that's not cringe. There's nobody I'd rather be than me. True. Being you is the best for you. That is a factually true statement.
For the same reason.
I feel like it's true for most though. They're willing to be used as an audience by daddy. Jesus. But I mean, maybe it's true for most, but I can definitely name you a few content creators that have genuinely interesting perspectives to share and are just informative, and that's why people tune into them. Not just because they're daddies or whatever. It's because they know what they're talking about. Believe it or not, content creators that know what they're talking about and have informative insight to share do exist in the streamer space, quote unquote. There's not many of them, but they exist. And I think for that reason alone, it's worth not crossing out the whole of internet space as worthless for tuning in for politics. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Am I saying something that's not just complete rubbish? That's not complete bollocks? That's how I feel about it anyway. These are my thoughts, emotions, etc.
Reason people fall asleep listening to Red Letter Media, like yours truly, okay? Because Mr. Plinkett's voice is soothing.
Mr. Plinkett's voice is not soothing. Come on. It is funny though.
That's it. So, just get your heads out of your asses. None of this matters. None of this matters. This had no impact.
Jesus,
Because the
internet's
actual
not
impact you can have is in the real world, and that's kind of a meme at this point. It's like go out there and do actual activism, whatever the fuck that means. Like for most of you, what the hell does that mean? Go volunteer at a soup kitchen?
I mean, it can mean that literally. Yeah, you can go and volunteer in a soup kitchen. Listen, I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna volunteer in an animal shelter. So, don't ditch volunteering, okay? Don't be mean to volunteers. I'm gonna be volunteering for animals tomorrow. Heck, you know what? Maybe I will be volunteering in a soup kitchen in Ukraine at some point. That'll be an interesting thing. I could interview people there.
What, go hand out pamphlets? No. For most of you, what it's going to mean for the next 4 years, think about it this way, okay? You have 4 years in which you are certain of what you can't do. That's 4 years that you need to spend doing everything you can. And that's going to be very different for every person. I'm not going to tell you.
Wait. Lucy is protecting bridges. Wait, what do you mean protecting bridges? What do you mean, Tairyu? You mean the program run by Destiny and Not So Erudite? Do you mean those bridges? Am I defending bridges, the online programming by Destiny? Is that what you're trying to say? Am I protecting bridges? Or do you mean actual real life bridges? I'm confused. By the way, in this little pause moment, I think this is the perfect moment for me to tell you that if you consider liking or appreciate and stuff, then donate. You said Bridges. Bridges is the name of a internet show that Destiny runs. So, yeah, consider donating to me because suddenly I have to pay for translators that I use for the interviews. Like and subscribe, true, and hit the bell. And hit the bell, okay? The bell ain't gonna hit itself, especially since it seems like I've lost subscribers. I've lost quite a few subscribers. Jeez Louise. Have I lost subscribers? So tell us, President Sunday, what have you got to tell us?
To go out and join a org or whatever. That's not necessarily it. What you should do, regardless of who you are and what
The internet's not working.
you should have always been doing, but what you should do, take this as your New Year's resolution. Start being the best, most well-informed, most patient person that you can be.
Oh, wow. So basically just continue doing what you're doing is what you're telling me. Thank you, President Sunday. Thank you for this advice. Just continue. Stay the course, Lucy. Okay, I will. I'm gonna stay the course. Fake woke people that left? Wait, left what? That left what? Fake woke people that left what?
Start being a thing that people are impressed by and that people want to emulate. The best of your ability. Sunday, if you're saying you're not going to tuck us in, that's not acceptable. I'm tucking you in spiritually, okay? But I'm in Canada. I'm not legally allowed to tuck you in.
What? That's it? Okay. Become the best you that is possibly can be. Alright. Alright, President Sunday, calm down. Calm down. Oh gosh. That was a video and a half. It was only 4 minutes. How did you like? I mean, that's not a bad advice. Be well informed, be patient. Although it's hard not to have anxiety about what's happening, considering that for some people in the world it could mean, I don't know, a horrible result to a war. Okay? Hello, not here. So I'm sorry, I know that patience is important. I know that many things are important, but I just feel like it's okay to have anxiety. It's fine to have anxiety, especially considering what the stakes are. And the stakes have never been higher. And just before you say it, the prize is not actually stake. And what is it, you monster? You think it was the fake woke people that left your channel? I don't know. There are many explanations as to why people unsubscribe from a channel. It might have been that people just are tired of politics, and even though I'm not the most competent politics commentator, I still do politics. Also, there are people that have inactive accounts, and YouTube sort of from time to time purges those. I have no clue. I have no clue what could be the cause. Glorious Content has not tuned in for a bit. My number one orbiter. They're saying even if you're born here, if your parents aren't, you may be able to be deported. I call BS though. I mean, Trump did say that he wants to change the whole birthright citizenship, right? The whole thing. He wants to change it, but we'll see. We'll see how many of Trump's boasts are just that, boasts, and we'll see what happens, I guess. Trump is an unguided missile. I'm not your number one orbiter. Well, you are now. You are now that Glorious Content is not here. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was awful of me to say. Greater Rain is not here today. That is a rare occurrence for Greater Rain not to be watching the stream. Oh, speak of the devil. I just mentioned Greater Rain, and it seems like I summoned Greater Rain into existence by mentioning them. And they said, I will attend stream soon. I just have to do something first. Excellent. I summoned Greater Rain into existence by mentioning. I go round and round you. Not really. Not really, why? Not really, why? I just heard a voice. Hold on, maybe I should. There are neighbors here. There are neighbors here who are not fond of loud noises. So I should probably be good. Isn't that right? I should probably be good and not make much noise. But I have to, I'm a streamer. Streamers are here to make noise. Oh gosh. I should do more collabs with streamers, honestly. I feel like I'm on this lone island that just goes on going. I lost subs, but that's because I haven't made a video in a month or two. Not really making content. Ah, well, you should, because you're always willing to talk. It's a special kind of charisma. Wait, are you saying I've got a special kind of charisma? Do I have a special kind of charisma? If you're saying that I got it, then you should recommend people to talk to me. I do want to talk to people, but it doesn't seem like people are all that eager to talk to me. Interesting enough. Which is a shame, isn't it? Lucy Fortress arc? Hardly. I want to talk to people. Hardly a Fortress arc. What's a fake woke person? A fake woke person is a woke person that leaves my channel, apparently. That is the definition that should be written officially in a dictionary. A fake woke person is a person that is woke and unsubscribes from Lucy Khaza. Well, okay, I was talking about Estelle. Oh, okay. I get it, Tai. I'd say I don't have a special type of charisma. Emily, you're white. Please stop being white. So yes, we're gonna read an article soon. I feel like we should. I feel like this article is interesting. And I like interesting articles. Do you understand my dilemma? Do you understand my dilemma in life? Hello, Arkael. I'm trying to do multi-streaming, but it's just not working out for now. I'm trying to figure it out. Apparently, there are streamers that have had problems with this at the beginning as well. And once they figured out the kinks, it's just, one extra press of a button. So I'm gonna figure it out as well, and then it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows and fame and huge viewership and success for me. I have what it takes to be the most successful streamer out there. Just people don't know it yet. People don't understand my greatness. People underestimate my power level thing or whatever. Basically, someone who claims to be woke, even using the term woke, which is usually a dead giveaway, but when things don't go their way, they default back into anti-woke. True. They're not as woke as me. You fake woke people, unlike me, I'm the real woke person. That's the spirit. Thank you. I do have the spirit. If you appreciate my spirit, consider donating. Consider donating and supporting your favorite streamer of all time, which is probably me, let's be honest. Because whoever knows me, I become their favorite streamer. If you were the Flash, you could cook your food by slapping it really fast. True, but I'm not the Flash. I'm Lucy. How's that? Interestingly enough, by the way, the people that I interviewed were okay with me introducing myself as Lucy and they were okay with me going with the name Lucy, so that's interesting. It's an interesting little thing to know. And the thing that I just did now was me chasing away a fly, by the way. It feels like audiences these days want to know everything. So this thing that I just did was me chasing away a fly from the laptop. I just knew you wanted to know what's happening in my life as I stream. You want to know every intimate detail, and I'm giving it to you because I'm, as some creepy content creators say, I'm the real and authentic one, unlike all those other fake ones. I'm the only real and authentic streamer in this space. All the other ones are fake. Hoping to make hummus. Alright, with this we're gonna read the article. If the stream feels a bit chaotic and strange, well, that's because it is. This is my second day experiment stream day, and I'm gonna make the best of it, okay? I'm gonna be like, you understand? You understand my feelings on the matter? Oh gosh. $5! I'm moving soon, so I have to save up, but since you insist, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $5. You are the best. You are the best viewer that I have, apart from Dr. Johns, who's the MVP, so it's like above and beyond. Well, at least you got the webcam to work, yes. I've actually managed to do a bit of work for the last few days. Over the last few days, I've been doing work. over the last few days, I have been doing work. Okay. I want to grow chickpeas next year. That's a goal. Dr. Johns? Where's fake Alec Kyle Parker? Where's fake Alec Kyle Parker, by the way? Not here. Where is not here? Okay. Trump budget would escalate homelessness. Let's get into it. Let's get serious. Let's get serious for a moment. Let's end the horseplay, the horse hockey, whatever thing. Okay. I'm a serious political streamer, and you're a serious political audience. We are all so super serious that I have to remind you all to keep calm, keep your wits about you, and let's go. Let's go. Okay? I'm not one of those pussy ass streamers that play Sonic or Head or Shadow or whatever and pretend to be the smartest in the room. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. Alright, let's go. Let me just make myself smaller. That article. This article is interesting to me. Because as you know, I've tackled the problem of homelessness a little bit. I even had a homeless guest on the stream at some point. So I'm not going to say that I'm pretty well versed on the topic of homelessness, but I try to keep informed. When it comes to the subject. So I'm just going to read this article with you all, and we're going to try to add some brilliant, amazing commentary. I'm going to try to add some deep Lucy Haze style commentary as always, because I'm the deepest person. I'm deep at least like the puddle that you pass after rain. Trump budget would escalate homelessness by Donna Kimura. President Donald Trump's proposed budget will put more Americans at risk of homelessness, experts warn. I wonder if any of it has to do with those silly tariffs or whatever, 20% tariffs on everything. That'll strain the budget, especially since many people just live from paycheck to paycheck. In this fiscal 2018 spending plan, Trump calls for major cuts to long-standing housing programs, including tenant-based rental assistance, public housing, and homeless assistance grants. His proposal also eliminates community development, block grants, CDBGs, the Home Program, and the National Housing Trust Fund. It's one of the darkest budgets that housing leaders have seen, and it would be a major setback after recent gains in reducing homelessness, especially among veterans in many communities. Well, I mean, Trump hates the veterans, so. And he has made it clear during his campaign. So, what am I supposed to say? The grants. Across the board, this budget will increase homelessness, says Mary Cunningham, co-director of the Metropolitan Housing and Communities Policy Center at the Urban Institute. It will increase the number of people who are struggling to pay rent or facing eviction. I suppose that since a lot of people just live paycheck to paycheck, struggling with rent, having overdue rent, it would not be that surprising. I'm just wondering by how much would the homelessness increase? The proposal would have serious consequences for homelessness and housing stability among the nation's most vulnerable, including families, seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities, according to Cunningham. In terms of administration budget proposals and what their impact would be on poverty overall. This is definitely the worst one that I've seen, says Steve Berg, Vice President of Programs and Policy at the National Alliance to End Homelessness, who started work in Washington, D.C. in 1996. On the other hand, I don't see very much support in the Congress for this kind of massive cutting. We'll see. We'll see. The Republicans are set to win sort of a lot of control in the government, so we'll see how this will translate to actual we're gonna see how that translates to, this sort of thing passing. Overall, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD's, gross discretionary budget would be slashed by about $8 billion from 2017 continuing resolution under the administration's proposal. I mean, it's the party that just hates the homeless, so I'm not even surprised that it's the party of people that thinks that if you're not okay and you need grants, then you just don't deserve to have a house. And if you're homeless, then you just don't deserve to exist, I guess. You have to be taken off the streets and hidden away somewhere. The agency would have approximately $40.7 billion in gross discretionary funding, a decline from $48.7 billion in 2017. Here are some of the cuts that could increase homelessness. Jesus, let's see. Okay, let's see the list. Let us see the list. In the meantime, let's see what the chat is. Or you're gonna watch all the videos I have opinions on, and I'm not gonna be able to comment on. I have no video. I have no idea what you're referring to, actually. I have no clue what videos you're referring to. We might react to a few videos, we'll see. We're probably going to read a few articles. I think everybody is gonna focus for the next few days. I think most political streamers are just gonna be talking about who the new picks for Trump's government is gonna be. Which of course also has a huge relevance when it comes to Ukraine. We're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see how it all plays out. We are just going to have to wait and see. Tenant-based rental assistance, Section 8 housing choice vouchers would be cut by $974 million to $19.3 billion. The National Low Income Housing Coalition estimates that more than 250,000 households would lose their assistance, putting them at risk of eviction and homelessness. Jesus. Homeless assistance grants would be reduced by $133 million to $2.3 billion. This would be a return to the fiscal 2016 level. On the surface, it's not a huge cut, but NAEH estimates that the reduction would mean about 25,000 individuals becoming or remaining homeless. Because, of course, if you're homeless, then according to the Republican Party, you're not worth much. Homeless assistance grants would be reduced by... Okay, we've read this. CDBG, which was founded at $3 billion in fiscal 2017, would receive no funding. This program is used by communities to support a wide range of programs, including eviction prevention and rapid rehousing. The Public Housing Capital Fund would be cut by $1.3 billion to $628 million, and the Public Housing Operating fund would be cut by 500 million to 3.9 billion. The overall magnitude of the cuts HUD was pretty striking, Berg says. We're concerned about the Housing Choice Voucher program in light of rapidly increasing rents. That program needs more money in order to stay at the same level, but instead it got less money. Well, it feels like a Ukraine situation. We're very concerned about the cuts in public housing. Potential cuts to HUD programs would be compounded by other reductions, safety net programs including temporary assistance for needy families and supplemental nutrition assistance program, formerly known as food stamps, are also proposed to be slashed. Jesus Christ. Food stamps to be slashed. That's pretty, like, come on. You're gonna ban food stamps? A lot of people all over the world depend on these to supplement their groceries. It's a very useful thing for many people whose situation is pretty unstable. My biggest worry is that this administration doesn't see that investing in housing pays huge dividends, Cunningham said. Housing can help reduce child poverty. It can help families stay together. We know from the evidence that it reduces food insecurity. We know that it can help chronically homeless adults with disabilities move off the street and into housing. It can keep them out of emergency room and jails. Yeah, just ridiculous. Just to want to create more homelessness and of course to keep the already homeless people on the street. Well, that's a lie. Actually, the Republican Party would like to land already homeless people in jail, preferably. Housing is an investment. It can improve people's outcomes. This budget completely disregards the evidence that supports that. Well, that's because the Republican Party is not a party that goes by evidence. It goes by feels, and right now probably what its leader Donald Trump feels like. The budget also short-sighted in that homelessness costs more money than housing people. It's roughly $4,800 a month for emergency shelter for a family compared with about $1,200 for a housing voucher, according to Cunningham. Interagency Council in jeopardy. Wow, the chat is so quiet. Just trying to focus on what I'm reading, I guess. I'm just here reading this fascinating article. I mean, it is interesting to me. Maybe it's just not interesting to people. Maybe people just don't care about homelessness. Maybe it's just not a topic that touches your heart. It does touch mine. It does touch mine. So we're gonna continue reading. Feeling a bit tired for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a bit out of it right now. Maybe a little pass. I'm gonna have to be out in the morning tomorrow, in the very early morning, so I guess that's the thing. If I'm gonna do any real segments today, then I'm definitely going to have to edit them tomorrow. So that's a plan for the entire day tomorrow, already set in stone, set into motion, because I am willing to bet all of you are very, very interested in my plans. Oh, Greater is here. Hello, Greater. Hello, Greater. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you today? Should I do a recap of what I've been doing today and yesterday for the people that just arrived here, that had just joined the stream? Or should I just continue? Maybe we'll just continue reading the article for now. Then we're just gonna do a little bit of a recap. We're gonna do that. In what would be another blow, Trump seeks to eliminate the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness, a small agency that has a big impact, coordinating the work of multiple federal departments to focus on the goal of reducing homelessness. I mean, of course he would slash it. From his perspective, it's just a waste of money and resources, considering that MAGA hats and Republicans in general are not in favor of helping homelessness or reducing it. Like, from their perspective, if you're homeless, you did something to deserve it. So you might as well accept your fate of being homeless because you must have done something to deserve it. You should just pull yourself out of homelessness on your own without any assistance, is their way of thinking. That coordination role has been an important glue to keep the efforts to end homelessness together, Cunningham says. USICH has had a budget of about $3.6 million. Under Trump's request, it would receive just $570,000 to wind down operations in fiscal 2018. If you want to solve this problem, you need a coordinated approach, Berg says. The Interagency Council is what works at the federal level to coordinate the approach in the context of the entire federal budget. It's a tiny bit of money, but it really has been effective at helping these different agencies to talk to each other. I mean, yeah, sure, it is important if you care about ending the problem. But if you don't really care about reducing homelessness, then that's meaningless. Oh, well, good luck, Grader, right? Good luck. That's certainly an ambitious endeavor. It is definitely an ambitious endeavor. Dead on arrival. Soon after the budget proposal was unveiled, some lawmakers declared that it was dead on arrival. Congress will draft its own budget plans that could look sharply different than Trump's vision. Even so, concern remains. That is interesting. Trump's budget is dead on arrival. Thank God. Jesus Christ. I hope there's a far better budget in store for the US because, like, what sort of budget just aims to increase homelessness and to keep the already homeless? It just makes no sense. It's just silly. Berg says he's interested in seeing what comes out of Congress, which could be negative or positive. It could be still worse. How the budget turns out this year remains up in the air. I think we are in uncertain times, Cunningham says. There have been reports of Republican and Democrats rejecting this budget. I think that's encouraging. Yeah, I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. Like, reducing coordinating bodies' already small budget, even though it does a good job, is just not smart. That is not a smart way of managing your budget, I agree. However, a compromise could still be painful. While with the Trump proposal being so dramatic, anything else could look better than the administration's initial plan, but still be bad for those who rely on the federal programs, she says. And that's it. I'm really worried for the US. Like, all the things that I've been seeing, like, not to even mention the thing that is in store for trans people. Foreign affairs, oh boy. Ukraine. I've been asking people, because as I've said, I'm gonna do a recap for Greater Rain, just for you, Greater Rain, because you're here now. I finished my interview today Unfortunately, it had to be cut short because the person I've interviewed was busy, but I've managed to get 30/40 minutes of interview, which I've gotten some good answers, which was good. Yesterday, I had 2 interviews with a child psychologist and with a person that organizes rescue missions. That is good as well. I'm gonna try to organize more of those interviews, preferably with people that have been taken out of occupied territories in Ukraine. I'll be talking to families and I'll be talking about their experience with, well, living in occupation. So that feels like it could be interesting to share with Western audiences. What else? And tomorrow I'm going to an animal shelter. I'll be, I guess, helping rebuilding shelters. I'm gonna have to take some clothing that I'm not afraid to get dirty. That's basically the instruction that I've been given. Wear something that you're not afraid to get dirty. And also bring snacks because snacks will not be provided. So bring food and snacks. Drink and snacks. Food and snacks. That's a very loosey thing to say. Bring food and snacks. So yeah, that's it. That's my newest update. For anybody who's curious, for anybody who's interested. And also, I needed to employ translators for the interviews. I'm gonna have to pay them, obviously. Obviously. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the thing that everybody's gonna do today. I'm not gonna talk about Trump's picks. I'm gonna be talking about different things. Oh, President Sunday, I'm in trouble now. President Sunday's live. Oh gosh. Let's snipe President Sunday, I guess.
Camp out in the woods, on a cheap plot of land they've bought for that purpose, where they will array rows of tents, which will be administered by doctors and social workers and guarded by, I would presume, private security, during which they will apparently, in pure conservative fashion of course, detox you from your drugs and somehow make you viable to go back home and enter into an incredibly overpriced rental market. Yeah, that's going to happen. I'm sure they're all going to be suddenly warming to the idea of safe injection sites too. They're absolutely not just going to put people in tents. Strap them down and watch them squirm.
Wow.
Trumpvilles. It's got a nice ring to it, actually.
Such strong words. But I guess that's true, yeah. I'm a bit more... Maybe I should be more flowery in my descriptions when I talk about stuff. I'm gonna have to speak to the imagination instead of saying, oh yeah, the Republican Party just doesn't care about homelessness. I should paint a picture of, yes, the Republican Party would like the homeless to be shot on the street, locked in concentration camps, and squashed into tents, like little jails which they cannot escape, chained to their inescapable fate. Would that be better? Would that be better if I'd been more descriptive? Should I use more descriptive language when talking about stuff? Should I be more ambitious in my coverage? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it gives me any dividends. If it gives me any sort of, let's see how many gains I can gain, like how many gets I can get from this sort of commentary. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and see. Go ahead and see. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm so shocked by everything. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a lot of recommendation of Ukrainian channels. That is interesting. Left of the Box has 4 viewers. That's one less than me. What? Oh my gosh. John Bradley's at it again, debating people. Why not trans snows? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, convenient style? You lost me. You have lost me on a very basic level. Maybe I could call into prison Sunday or whatever. What do you think? What is this?
Alongside investor and former Republican primary candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. This is a meme cabinet.
A meme cabinet! I mean, if you have a meme president, you might as well have a meme cabinet, right? If you're gonna have a meme president, then why not have a meme cabinet? A meme cabinet. I unironically heard that Alex Jones was pitched for a position in the government, so I unironically heard that oh, you said you needed translators. Why not transnows? Oh my gosh, the humor. At the helm of the Dodge. I mean, I'm not laughing. I'm genuinely not laughing, considering how much potentially Ukraine can be screwed by a bad cabinet, by a bad Trump cabinet. Especially since now is the most difficult moment in this entire war. The Russians are attacking everywhere. On the entire line of the front, Russians are also scrambling to push Ukrainian forces out of Kursk to establish a far better position to negotiate. It's Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin has decided that before January, I believe, or February next year, Ukrainian forces must be pushed out of Kursk, the Russian territory near the bordering the Sumy Oblast, and that will put Russia in a far more favorable negotiating position, because let's say that Trump would want to push the whole let's freeze the front line as it is now, let's negotiate, and territory left for those who keep it. That would be pretty troublesome for Russia if that would mean freezing the front line with Kursk still occupied by Ukrainian forces, right? Which means that Russia does not want to even begin thinking about any sort of negotiations before pushing out Ukrainian forces out of Kursk. That is basically the logic of the Russian Federation right now. And then, of course, we have the meme cabinet, and we'll see just how good or bad the meme cabinet will be on the topic of Ukraine. That's basically what's going on. I'm gonna like my own stream because I have hubris like that. I look pretty good, all things considered, okay? I look pretty good on this camera, all things considered. What do you think? Do I look good? Write in the chat if you think I look good. Oh, let's face it, I don't look that good, but I'm just trying to be positive. I'm just trying to be a positive person. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to be positive. And in the face of negativity, in the face of overwhelming negativity, I am trying to be resolute and I'm trying to be positive. Lucy's cute. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that I'm cute. Laptop cameras are not good, but you look pretty good. Okay, thank you. I'm definitely not wearing this for the animal shelter stuff. But just, I'm supposed to be wearing stuff that I'm not afraid to get dirty. Oh no. Oh God, I don't know what to wear then. Because I have a coat, but I don't want to dirty that coat. I might be in trouble. I have no clue what to wear. Well, Lucy, you always look good. Oh, thank you. That's probably not true, but thank you. So I guess we're gonna... I'm feeling a bit out of bounds, but we're gonna get through it. Maybe President Sunday is gonna boost my viewership via a raid, a timely raid. Go to a second-hand store. Those are not that big in Ukraine, I think. I don't think the second-hand stores are a huge thing here in Ukraine. I don't think they're as big. Second-hand store. Well, alright, how about this? No one looks perfect all the time because that's impossible. But when you appear on camera, you look presentable and nice, like 99% of the time, in my opinion. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will do my best to simply accept the compliment. I'll just accept the compliment. I'm just gonna accept the compliment. Let me see. Whew. Oh my gosh. This is so cruel. Very cruel. I miss a lot of discussion. I've been talking about what I've been doing for the last few days. But I've recapped it for you, if you've caught it. I did a recap of what I've been doing for the last few days. Some sort of shopping. I've been doing some shopping. There's a few things that I have to remind myself to get. Some of these include light bulbs. I need to get some light bulbs. I need to get some light in here, for example. It's pretty dark. As you can see, the lighting in here is not great, but if I get some light bulbs, then I could bring in some light into this atmosphere. Right? We could get some light in here. You agree, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy's gonna run for president? Jesus Christ. God. Why? Just why? Why would this guy run for president? Oh, whatever. What a cursed timeline we live in. Oh my God. Oh God. Rubio named America's top diplomat. What it means for the world. What a photo. Jesus Christ Almighty. Trump's appoints NATO skeptic retired Major and Fox commentator as Secretary of Defense. Maybe we will be discussing the pics a little bit. It's unavoidable. I wanted to do something else. I wanted to be different. I wanted to be original, but that's what I get. I get roped into talking about the same thing as everybody else. Old Bay? What about Old Bay? I mean, I do need some Old Bay, but I'd like to have some Old Bay if possible. I don't have any Old Bay. It would be lovely to get my hands on some, but I'm in Ukraine, even farther than, if I didn't get it in Poland, then I'm sure as heck not getting any in Ukraine. America's so cooked, Unfortunate but true. Unfortunate but true. But what can we do? Hey everyone, I like gloves. Do you have any disposable gloves, plastic gloves, rubber gloves, cleaning gloves, surgical gloves? I might get some gloves tomorrow. I'll be going to an animal shelter and help out as a volunteer. So I will probably be handed some gloves at that time. Are you a new viewer, Sam Gloves? How did you find this channel? Do I seem like a glove lover to you? Do I seem like a connoisseur of gloves? I do have some gloves indeed. I welcome a fellow glove enthusiast on this stream. I do always welcome fellow glove enthusiasts. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, even though life is feeling pretty pointless right now. No, life's not. Nice for the gloves. If you appreciate my appreciation for gloves, then I would like to suggest that you join this page and consider becoming a subscriber. At home, do you have any of them gloves? Of course. I mean, not here. I'm in Ukraine right now. I'm from Poland. Usually I'm in Poland, in my house in Poland. But right now I'm in Ukraine, in a place that is sort of temporary. I'm at an undisclosed location. But yeah, life's not pointless. There's a lot of things that we can do. Life's definitely not pointless. There's definitely a lot of things that each one of us can do individually. For example, I can go tomorrow. Okay, I will go tomorrow very early in the morning, and I'm gonna do an important service of buying some stuff. But then I'm gonna do an even more important service of helping animal shelters. Okay, I'm gonna be helping them animals tomorrow. That's gonna be my day tomorrow, helping little animals. What is your day gonna be? You can be the power of change by contributing a little bit, by doing something nice for others, or by volunteering to do something meaningful for like cats and dogs and stuff. There's always something that can be done. There's always something that we can do to contribute to a better tomorrow, is my firm belief, because I'm a very positive person. Does that make sense? Does that, am I making any sense? Well, heck, I'm not throwing in the towel yet, but life do be gloomy, that's all. We can persist. I mean, life may be gloomy, but if we stick together, we can persist. Do you have any gloves for cleaning first aid medical kit with the disposable gloves inside it? No. I do have a medical kit, but maybe it has gloves in it. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna check right now. I'm not gonna be checking it right now, but I do have. Let's just say I do have gloves, okay? You're a real glove enthusiast, aren't you? 100% says Devo Philippe Auguste. I'm checking some stuff out. Jesus. White deer. Oh my fucking god, really? Oh, I'm gonna be mad. I know that this is so bad. This is the worst time to be coming out with this sort of messaging. I'm gonna be mad today. Apparently that is what streamer audiences like for streamers to do, to get mad. But I think I genuinely might get mad tonight. To see if the medical kit has any disposable gloves inside it would you wear it on both hands just for me while you're live streaming as well, so I can stay and watch the live stream as well? If you go to www.lucyhazard.org/live and donate $100, then I will check if I have some disposable gloves that I can wear on stream. Okay, Sam gloves, is that a deal? If you do that, and I will definitely look for some gloves to wear on stream. Is today strictly politics? No. Now I want to get the politics topics out of the way first. I guess this is going to be the order of today. I'm going to get the political topics out of the way, sweep them out of the way. I'm going to be discussing some politics because it's just unavoidable. And then we're going to relax with games. Why are gloves being discussed? Because a YouTube viewer called Sam Gloves, who's apparently a real glove connoisseur, has joined the stream. So I'm addressing their glove-related concerns. I am addressing the concerns of the viewers. What kind of games? Stuff Slacker has donated $10. Thank you so much, Stuff Slacker. I've never seen your name around here before. Are you a lurker? Or am I just underestimating my viewership? I don't think I've seen you here before, Stuff Slacker. But thank you. Thank you for the $10. I think I don't think I've seen your name before. Yes. Yes, indeed. What games? Let me go to Steam. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Should I play that? It sort of just got recommended to me all of a sudden. Oh my god, what an expensive, Jesus Christ, what an expensive game. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, I'm not getting that. You know what, we could play Valkyria Chronicles. What do you think about me playing Valkyria Chronicles later? Vote with your wallets. And by that I mean just tell me what you'd like me to play. We could be playing Valkyria Chronicles. What do you think? Does that sound good? Does that sound good? But yeah, things are not good. So that's why we are going to talk politics, at least to a degree. I'd love to play Community Valheim. Oh, we could. There are quite a few ideas of what we could be playing as a community, actually. There are at least a few ideas about that. So yeah. How is everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling right now? Oh god. I just saw this and I got triggered again. I got mad again. Russian Navy officer dies in a car bomb. Attack claimed by Ukraine. Oh, okay, we're gonna read this. This seems interesting. U.S. opens missile base in Poland, seen by Kremlin as a threat. Warsaw mayor praises Polish president, a political foe, for good relations with Trump. I already told you what to do, Sam Gloves. Take the leap of faith, donate $100, and I might consider having gloves in stream. It's just $100. Alright? It's just $100. And then we'll see. Then we will see. U.S. Finance Agency aims to provide $1 billion for Polish nuclear power plant. I guess it's just all about that energy independence from Russia, especially. I mean, we already talked politics. Let's talk about politics a bit more. How many hryvnia is $100? That's actually a good question. I'm going to tell you in a second, okay? I'm going to tell you in a moment. $100 is 4,134 hryvnia, which is quite a lot actually, if you think about it. Quite a lot of money. Kinda cool. So yes, energy independence. Blinken vows to bolster Ukraine support ahead of Trump turns Jesus. This is gonna be a very sad stream, isn't it? Wow, holy crap, Jesus. This is, I guess, some of it is gonna be meme. Some of it is gonna be memes, isn't it? Uh-oh. Russian missiles strike Kyiv for the first time since August. When did that happen? I was here. Did I miss it? Blasts boom across Kyiv on Wednesday morning after officials said Russia... Oh crap! I slept through it! Oh my gosh! I unironically slept through this. Whoops! Jesus Christ, I slept through this event. Blasts boomed across Kyiv on Wednesday morning after officials said Russia launched its first missile attack on the Ukrainian capital since August, forcing elderly women and small children to take shelter in the underground metro station. God, I cannot believe I slept through this. I feel a bit weird. It feels a bit weird that I've actually woken up well after 12. So I've basically missed Kyiv being bombed. Jesus. Isn't that weird to think about? If you keep talking about politics, it will. Wait, what will? What will if I talk about politics? Can you elaborate, Dr. Johns? If you keep about talking, then what will? Air defenses intercepted 2 incoming cruise missiles, 2 ballistic missiles, and 37 drones. Gosh almighty. The Air Force said no casualties or major damage were reported in Kyiv. Okay, that's good. That's good that I'm reading about the thing that a sad stream. Well, it will be maybe it'll be a bit less sad stream after we sort of move on from the political part of it, but oh, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be so angry today. Oof. Oh boy. Especially one specific topic's gonna make me really pissed off. This one topic is just gonna make me pissed off. Alright, let's go. Let's just get into it because I'm just gonna... I don't even know where to begin with this crap. Why anger? Because Ukraine's getting screwed over again, of course. And it's really angering. It's the worst time in the entirety of the war. Things are really tense. Russians are pushing across the entirety of the front line. Russians are pushing in Kursk as well. The future of the US aid is uncertain to say the least. And now Germany is doing its own typical nonsense. Germany is joining in on the nonsense as its government collapses because of budgetary bickering, because of domestic affairs. German government has collapsed. The coalition has collapsed. Scholz insists German weapons must not be used to strike Russia. That is why. That is exactly why I am mad, to answer the question. That is why anger. This sort of headline is what makes me angry. So, let's get to it. Germany's chancellor has said he is against weapons provided by Berlin being used to strike into Russian territory. And this is where we get the problem. This is where we get into the problem of tying Ukraine's hands not enabling Ukraine to do anything against Russia, not giving it enough aid. This is exactly why we are where we are now. This is exactly why this war has been going on for so long, and this is exactly why Russia has basically potentially waited out the West for Trump to win and screw Ukraine over. That is right now a very possible scenario that could happen. That basically Russia has successfully waited the West out. Olaf Scholz's remarks to German MPs on Wednesday came after Friedrich Merz, the leader of the opposition Christian Democrats and contender for the post of Chancellor, reiterated the pledge that should his party win the early federal elections, expected in February, he would deliver Russia an ultimatum to stop hostilities against Ukraine. If the Kremlin failed to respond to his satisfaction, Merz said he would provide Kyiv with Taurus missiles, which Germany manufactures jointly with Sweden, and lift limitations on the use of German-provided weapons against targets inside Russian territory. That limitation should have been lifted a long time ago, and that limitation should have been also lifted by the United States of America, but of course, that limitation has not been lifted, which is a huge contributor to why the situation is as it is. It always feels like Russia can escalate the war in any way it wants, but the West just cannot respond in any way that's adequate. It feels like Russia is just playing escalation dominant on the escalation ladder, that Russia just escalates, and the West responds by weakly sort of not trying to match it, or rather even de-escalating in response, which basically means that Russia is, interestingly enough or horrifyingly enough, practicing escalation dominance on the entirety of the West, which I'm pretty surprised that this state of affairs is being allowed to happen to begin with. If the Kremlin failed to respond to his satisfaction, we've already read this, the German position should be that Ukraine can defend itself using all possible means. Well, yeah, but that's not defending yourself using all possible means. If Ukraine is being attacked from Russian territory and you cannot disable the capability of Russia to attack Ukraine from the Russian territory, then is Ukraine really allowed to defend itself using all possible means? Well, the answer is no. The answer in this scenario is no. Ukraine is not allowed to defend itself using all possible means. Ukraine is shackled, not able to defend itself fully. They say that the best defense is the offense, but added that he was open to the possibility of dialogue with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Jesus, Western leaders are such pussies, I just cannot believe this. All so eager to throw Ukraine under the bus in the name of talking to Vladimir Putin. A CDU leader has been vocally criticizing Scholz's administration for what he sees as holding back support for Ukraine. Good, that is the case, that is what's happening. Scholz, however, said he is against the weapons provided by us being used to fire deep into Russian territory. Scholz nonetheless spoke in support of continuing assistance for Kyiv, adding, "There will be no decisions made without Ukraine." Well, it seems that the West is eager to make a lot of decisions without Ukraine. It seems like there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of chest puffing, but there's not enough real actions to sort of match the words, as always, of course. As has been the case since the beginning of this full-scale invasion. And now we're in a situation that, of course, Donald Trump has won the presidency, and we just don't know what will happen. It's just all up in the air. Right now it seems like his cabinet picks are horrible and things are looking pretty bleak. Things are not well. Let's not kid ourselves about that. Things are simply not well. He was addressing the German parliament a week after the collapse of the governing coalition, comprising his Social Democrats and the Greens and the Liberal FDP. The Chancellor confirmed that a confidence vote for what remains of his cabinet will be held on December 16th. Merz, whose party is leading in the polls, but with insufficient support to govern independently, has ruled out the possibility of coalition with the AfD party. Thank God, the AfD is the worst party in all of Germany right now, saying that his grouping would never collaborate with the far right. Thank goodness. The AfD basically said that Germany should be more willing to look favorably to its Nazi past, which already should be a pretty red flag, and I hope you will understand the implication of the next thing that I will say. Eastern Germany is actually Central Germany. I hope you understand what this implies. And if not, write in the chat and I'll explain it. Don't say mean words, Lucy. I will try. I will try not to be mean. I will do my best. So yeah, this is where we are. Ukraine is facing its most difficult moments on the front line. Aid by the US is a huge question mark at this point. And at the same time, Germany's like, yeah, I think you should not use these long-range missiles in Russia. It's difficult not to be angry. It is really difficult not to be angered by this sort of attitude. And I hope you understand why I am a bit frustrated. The European Union should step it up. The European Union should really try to be like, you know what? We will do our best to support Ukraine whether or not US will be on board and lift all these BS restrictions. Come on, it's the escalation, the fear of escalation cannot be so one-sided that it cripples decision making, that it cripples any action that could lead to Ukraine actually being able to push the Russians out of its borders. It's ridiculous. And starting next year, Ukraine first thing might be just thrown under the bus, which perfect, just perfect. Perfect. Well, that's a segment that I'm going to be uploading tomorrow when I'm back from the shelter work. What did you think? Really annoying amongst all this uncertainty, the US picks for Trump's cabinet being decided, everything's just being in this state of flow, state of uncertainty, and then boom, we're being reminded of the restrictions, of the constant restrictions placed on Ukraine. This is not good. Hello, Maho. How are you? How are you doing this fine day? Well, the state of things is such a bummer is what I think. Well, unfortunately, we need to look it in the face and we have to face it. and we need to talk about it. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We cannot hide from it. A lot of us cannot just hide from it. Like, we need to be able to look into the things that are not well and do whatever we can to contribute to a better state of affairs. Eating breakfast. What's for breakfast? What's for breakfast today, Moho? And of course, keeping yourself informed. Just as President Sunday says, be the best informed, best version of yourselves that others will want to emulate. That is actually not bad advice. Be the best version of yourselves. Do your best. And be informed. That is very good advice, and I stand behind it. It isn't very tasty, but I'm too lazy to cook. Well, maybe with time you'll be more motivated. Alright, we're getting Death of Philippe Augustus 10 out of 10 segment. Yeah? You really think so? It was a good segment? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I would appreciate it. If you think it's 10 out of 10, then does that mean that I deserve a dono or a subscription? Is it going to be just words, or maybe will somebody show some love for the channel by supporting it? Especially since the costs of the whole operations have gone up, since I have to pay the translators, and as things will develop further, the costs will sort of go up, I suppose. I suppose that's the name of the game. That's the name of the thing, right? I suppose that's the thing. Let me see. Hold up, let me see something. Let me see if we can have some React content to sort of chew into before we get into the next thing. Let's see what we can do. Goku. Oh God. President Sunday. Oh gosh, Vosh is having a good day. What? Oh God, Chud Logic, come on. Left of the Box has a lot of viewers now, more than me. No, there's actually nothing interesting to react to right now. We're gonna have to do more political topics, I suppose. You got political. I guess we're just gonna be continuing the articles then. Wow, Trump actually won the popular vote this time. Impressive. Yeah, he did. He did win the popular vote, yeah. That is what happened. That is what happened. He won the Electoral College and the popular vote, which should be a huge wake-up call for the Democrats. Yeah, that's right. Now we're seeing some wild picks. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. So the Kremlin feels threatened once more, because whatever the West does, the Kremlin will cry that it feels threatened by it. And in this case, we're talking about the United States officially opening a new air defense base in northern Poland, because any bolstering of defense on Europe's side, any bolstering of defense on the side of countries that are nearby Russia, are a threat to the Russian Federation, because Russian Federation should have defenseless neighbors. The Russian Federation should just be able to swoop in and, I don't know, regain its rightful empire land or something to that effect. I suppose that is what should be happening. And since Poland is not delivering that, I suppose Russia is feeling threatened. I suppose Russia is just feeling threatened. So let's talk about it. The United States officially opened a new air defense base. Situated in the town of Redzikowo, near the Baltic coast, the base has been in the works since the 2000s, and Warsaw says it shows Poland's military alliance with Washington remains solid. Whoever is in the White House. So basically it's like just because Trump won, it doesn't mean like he's gonna abandon Poland, which I'm gonna be honest, at no point my biggest fear about the Trump presidency was like, oh gosh, what if the US abandons Poland now? No, I've been worried about Ukraine. Ukraine is the place where the war is happening right now. Ukraine is the place where all the really big things are happening right now, not Poland. So it doesn't mean anything to me. The statement that Poland's military alliance with Washington remains solid. It just feels so distant right now from the actual real problems that are happening here. You know? Maybe if Ukraine received adequate support, Poland would not have to be worrying about whether or not its alliance with the US and NATO is solid or not. Because if Ukraine would be in a good position, then Poland automatically would be in a good position as well. It's just a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. A safe Ukraine means a safe Poland by default. Nobody can persuade me that that's not true. Nobody can persuade me that securing a strong, independent Ukraine is not in Poland's best interest. It's just, anybody that says that's not true is just really, really ignorant on the matter. Just really ignorant on the matter. Polish President Andrzej Duda, a conservative who has stressed his warm ties with Trump, attended a function to open the base, which the Kremlin calls a bid to contain Russia by moving American military infrastructure near its borders. Well, too bad. Maybe if you would not be so eager to attack your neighbors, other countries would not be so eager to I don't know, strengthen their defenses near your borders. Just a thought. Food for thought. Duda said, "This American base will be built on our land in Poland, and from the moment this base is built here, the whole world will see clearly and distinctly that this is no longer a Russian sphere of influence." Trump's past criticism has unnerved some NATO members, as he vowed that the United States under his leadership would not defend countries that do not spend enough on defense. Well, technically speaking, Poland is actually going beyond what is expected of a NATO country to spend. Poland's like moving, I think it's 2% for each NATO member state. There are talks of increasing it to 3%, and Poland's like 4% and even slowly moving towards 4.9% possibly. So Poland's definitely not. Well, then again, Trump can just arbitrarily decide, well, now I expect every NATO member to pay 5%, 6%, or any arbitrary number, and then decide that if you cannot meet this arbitrary number, then screw you. It's not something that I would sort of put past him, considering his famous unpredictability. However, Poland says it should have nothing to fear as the alliance's biggest spender on defense relative to the size of its economy, which I have already addressed just a few seconds ago. Right? Missile shield. The US base at Redzikovo is part of a broader NATO missile shield dubbed the Aegis Ashore, which the alliance says can intercept short to intermediate range ballistic missiles. Other key shield elements include a second site in Romania, US Navy destroyers based in the Spanish port of Rota, and an early warning radar in Turkey's town of Kurecik. Moscow had already labeled the base a threat as far back as 2007, when it was still being planned. I remember. I know that the whole idea of protecting, of having a shield in the Polish airspace, in the Polish space, was sort of considered a threat by Russia, and that Russia has been really vocally angry about it. I remember that. So it is no surprise to me that Russia would label it a threat still in its planning stages. NATO says the shield is purely defensive. Of course, it's purely defensive. NATO is far too scared of escalation to undergo any sort of offensive operations. Ukraine is a perfect example of that, which again getting angry, because it feels to me like with every decision, with every step of the way, Ukraine's being more and more thrown under the bus. Just thrown under the bus, let's be honest about it. Military sources told Reuters the system in Poland can now only be used against missiles fired from the Middle East, and the radar would need a change in direction to intercept projectiles from Russia, a complex procedure entailing a change of policy. Poland's Defense Minister Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz said that with the opening of the missile base, his country is becoming part of the best and most effective air defense system. Why can't we have a robust, best and most effective air defense system in Ukraine, the country that is actually being bombed every single day? The city that I'm in has been bombed just today. Why can't Ukraine be given this robust anti-air system? You know, it's not like Poland's being bombed. It's not like Poland's being droned out. It's not like Poland's under attack that it needs this robust, really good air defense system. You know what country needs it? Ukraine. It needed it yesterday, it needed it a year ago, 2 years ago. It needed it from the very get-go, but it's not getting it, it seems. It seems like the European countries are too busy bunkering themselves and preparing to throw Ukraine under the bus. And this is so short-sighted as well. It's so frustrating. Every piece of land that Russia gains becomes a potential demographic boost for Russia to draw new candidates to become Russian soldiers. And I'm not even going to mention the resources. I'm not even going to... This is very frustrating. All this could have been avoided. And yet here we are. I feel like Trump isn't actually going to do anything with it. I feel like he's just going to let them have Ukraine while claiming to have helped. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not very positive about it. I'm tense. We'll see. We will see. We will have to see. We will have to see. That's two political segments. And I feel like, God, maybe we'll do a third one and then maybe we'll take a break. Actually, we have people in the chat. We have 6 people watching and at least a couple of people watching in the side chat. You tell me, would you like a break? Would you like a break from politics, and would you like to play a video game? Consider donating and voting with your wallets, because I still have to pay my translators. And consider, oh yeah, the game would be Valkyria Chronicles, just saying. The game would be Valkyria Chronicles. Just putting it out there. We already have a choice of game. So yeah, you write what you want. Would you like me to a third political topic, or we're taking a break and playing a game? That's your choice. Also, I think it might be time for me to unplug my laptop from electricity. No, not yet. Yes is not an answer to my question, Waitering. Yes is not an answer. Has there been news on Trump, his plans to deal with the war? Oh yeah, there have been many news. There have been many speculations. Some initial plans have been sort of laid out. One of the proposed plans assumes that the front line will be frozen where it is. Ukraine will give up some territories, and it will be forbidden from joining NATO for 20 years at least. And yeah, that's the ceasefire deal that's been floated around. Horrible, horrible deal. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go play some game as I listen. Maybe. I may play a game as well. I feel sadder now. Well, none of you are answering my question. I keep getting messages from Palestinians about being bombed. One woman I was donating to had to move out because her camp got bombed. I mean, it's gonna get worse. I'm not gonna mince words. Trump's gonna make it far worse. Believe it or not. It might be hard to believe, but Trump's gonna make that situation far, far worse than it already is. It's gonna be far bigger of a mess. At this point, you have to wonder how demagogues keep making people fight in wars. Oh, it's a whole big topic. This is a whole big topic that we could get into. I didn't hear your question, just got done brushing my teeth. My question was, do you want me to follow up the last segment with another political topic? Or do you want me to take a break and we could try to reset ourselves with a video game? Those are the choices laid down before you. Those are the choices laid down before you as I encourage you to, What's this?
environment where you have to physically
I'm
do
gonna
stuff.
snipe
I mean, really
prison
any kind of work
I
environment,
like
but
to do.
especially
As
when
you
it
answer my question.
involves using your hands, you're going to realize that the rules don't actually encompass all the stuff you have to do your job well.
What?
Turning every single part of your life into an object of calculated utility. That's what capitalism does to you, baby.
You want to hear, but I promise you, the less invested you are in the spectacle of Twitter or Reddit or Discord,
Why are you talking like that?
the greater your impact will be. You want to understand the world? Get a book. You want to change the world? Get involved.
I mean, get a book, but don't be Origin. By that I mean, don't be the kind of person.
Be orange.
Next page of mine. I probably shouldn't bring too much personal lore. Don't expect that reading a book
I
will
like
teach you
reading
about
books.
the world. Reading a book will not teach you about the world.
Well,
Reading a book
what
will
a
help
shock.
you learn about the world more when you go and engage with the world.
What a shock. To learn about the world, you have to engage with the world. Thank you. Thank you for this deep, deep insight. So, how did the vote go? I'm just surprised there are so many conflicts when the majority of soldiers don't even believe in what they're doing. Personally, I like when you're happier, and I'm almost worried that things will get so bleak that you'll lose the energy to play. Well, I'll do my best. I've been working on my mental health for a bit now, so I think I'm building a resilience. I'm building a resilience that allows me to be there for others. If I cannot be strong, then how can I be there for others? How can I be there for others if I cannot be there for myself, right? It's impossible. That is my message to all of you. It's impossible. If you cannot be there for yourself, you cannot be there for others. That is my smart message that I'm here to bestow upon you. And I hope you take it to heart. We're gonna do one more topic and we're gonna play some game. All votes are for game. Okay, we're gonna play a game now for a bit. We're gonna do one mission, okay? We're gonna do one mission in Valkyria Chronicles. I'm gonna set the chat to be on the phone. I'm gonna have to grab the controller as well. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna have to go and grab the controller. Consider donating, as I always say.
Sega.
Yeah, I have to make it visible on screen. Apologies. I have to make the game visible. Add game capture. Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah, to relax ourselves from worldly events, we're gonna play a game about war. How cool is that? I'm gonna be playing a game about war. Yeah. Is that cool? Isn't that what we need? Play a game about war. Hold on. Why is the game about war not showing on screen? Jesus. So I should make myself smaller. Which seems like I can't. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, it's President Sunday. I have no idea why it's not working. Will it work, please? I'm gonna get the chatters on the chat. Oh Jesus, it's infuriating me. I'm already infuriated by the real life events, and I'm gonna be infuriated by a video game. Hold me, please. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me tight, please. Okay, Lucy has that. Unfortunately, that means I'm not going to be as attentive to YouTube chat. So if you want to be seen, when I play the game, if you want to be seen, you're going to have to be in the side chat, because that's the only chat that I'll be having displayed. No Stardew? Not for now. For now, no. Maybe it will be Stardew depending on how we'll be able or not be able to start Valkyria Chronicles. You know? We'll see. What the hell? Hold on. Something weird's going on. Oh god. It's so annoying. What the hell is happening here? Yeah, I'm already. Oh, yeah. YouTube chat is not moving, so that's for the best. You will hold me? Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your enthusiasm. What? Oh, I have to push start. One, two, three. Then 1, 2, 3. I think this is. Okay, this is where I've been. Yeah, but that means nothing if you. Oh, it worked. Jesus. Okay, now it works. Thank gosh. Thank gosh. Alright, we're back. We're in the game. But I have to. There we go. We're playing the game now. I'm gonna be looking at the side chat. YouTube chat has been unfortunately shafted a bit. And we'll see how it goes. We're gonna do a single mission. We're gonna do a single mission and then menu, tab, select. Okay, hold on, I should be able to... Wait, what's happening? Something's wrong. Something is very, very wrong. Okay, I might have to restart the game because something's really wrong. I mean, the controller is not working as it should at all. I guess I'm just... That's because I selected the controller when the game was already on. Jesus. Oh wow, the chat is being so quiet. I should have went with more politics, I guess. Hold on, I'm not live? No, I am live. Never mind. Wow, nobody's talking in the chat. Now it's working. Jesus. Perfect. Apologies. Apologies for that. I hope the game is still working on the OBS though. Yep, it is. Okay. I'm gonna do one mission, okay? And then... Okay, is that okay with everybody that's still watching, hopefully? Exit. Wait, hold on. Maybe we'll check something. Dr. Jones, hello, little ducky. Training field. Listen. Welcome, maggots. Oh, I guess we're gonna upgrade the engineers. We're gonna turn them into super engineers. Alright. Alright. Yes, defense boost. Cool, cool. R&D facility, I guess. Yep, I get it. I get it. I don't have any money, which means that I must have spent. Okay, we're going to book mode. I'm playing the Forbidden Train game for some goddamn reason again, probably because I hate myself. You should watch the stream. Listen to the stream. Book mode. Return to book mode. How many people are watching on you? Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna look at the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. Okay, I don't care about the numbers. I never care. That's a lie, but that's a lie. I've cared.
兄さん、
Welks or brother,
ここにいましたか。探しましたよ。
been looking for you.
やあ、イサラ。
Hello, Isara.
イサラも義勇軍に配属されたんだ
How
ね。
did your enlistment go? No problems.
戦車操縦手兼車両整備士として登録されました。
I said pilot. Tank pilot and mechanic.
兄さんが指揮をする戦車エーデルワイス号の運転と整備を
Maintaining
し
and
ます
operating the Edelweiss, which actually happens to be a Ukrainian unit, believe it or not. A Ukrainian unit number 10, and they have a song. And they are called Edelweiss, which is a very interesting coincidence that there's a unit in the Ukrainian armed forces called Edelweiss. True, they do.
私たちみんな同じ商隊になったんだね。これからもよろしく。よ
I think it's nice that we'll be able to be on the same squad together.
ろしくお願いします。
I think so too.
ところで、イサラは何をやっていたんだい？
Thank you for the $5, fake Alec Hal Parker. Banana. I do like bananas. If you donate even more, I'm gonna eat a banana on stream because I actually do happen to have bananas right now. I'm listening to stream because this game is such a grind without friends. Oh,
戦車の整備スペ
you
ース
mean
のこ
the
の奥にある
tank game or the
ラ
game
グ
that
ナ
I'm
イト
playing
燃料
right
を
now?
運んでいたとこ
The
ろです。
tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back.
こ
Ragnite.
のラグナイトは戦車の動力や榴弾砲の砲弾などに使うためのものです。
It's used to power the tank and also the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
僕たちに身近なのは街灯や室内ランプの動力。あと、怪我をした時の治療薬とかかな。
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
ラグナイトは私たちの生活に関わるいろんなものに使われているからね。
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
それだけにラグナイト資源が争いの種になっているのも事実ですね。
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
ああ。帝国がガリアを侵略に来たのも、この国の豊富なラグナイト資源が目的らしい。
They say the Empire is invading only to get all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
あ、そういえば
Oh yeah, that's right.
兄さんに渡したいものがあって持
I
って
have
きま
something
した。
to give you, Welks.
これは
What is this?
父さんが使っていた信号銃です。納屋にしまってあったのを持ってきました。
Father's flare gun. I was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
父さんの信号銃。
Another hand-me-down.
整備はしておきました。旧型ですが問題なく使用できるはずです。
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
僕も父さんと同じ戦車兵になったんだな。
I didn't mean. I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. What he actually said in Japanese that I can't believe that I became the same thing as my father. That's basically what he said.
イサラ、ありがとう。
Thank you for this, Isara.
私はいつ出撃の声がかかってもいいように
I
エー
will
デルワイス号の点検をして
do
お
a
きます。
spot check on Edelweiss now to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
じゃあ私たちは行くね。
Alright,
後で会いましょう。
we'll get going for now then. See you later. Alright, we're gonna do the first operation, I guess. And then we're gonna save game. And we're gonna do more politics. Not depressed enough today.
早速だが諸君らに
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission.
宣告首都近郊の重要拠
The
点
bridge has been taken by the Emperor. It's the key strategic point.
バーゼル卿？
Great Vassal Bridge.
首都近郊
It's
に
a
ある
major
バー
drawbridge
ゼル市内の運
crossing
河に
the
かかる
canal
巨大
in
な跳ね橋だ。
Vassal, just outside the capital. Look at this
バーゼル
bridge.
橋は
Isn't
ラ
it
ンドブ
cool?
リーズへの街道が通る重要な地点。この橋の奪還が我が中隊の
What is
任
your
務。
favorite number? 4. Like death.
The
Emperor has been running a blitz with those shock troops outlining their defense. But a third regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive. How quaint! The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own. Hello. How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Varok? My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
まあ所詮は寄せ集めの民兵どもだ
Whatever, they're just country mice.
大して戦果は期待できぬが
It's
な
not like they'll be much help.
橋を防衛していた正規軍があっさり敗れたことも私には戦果として期待外れでした。
More help perhaps than your army unit that could not hold the bridge in the first place. Oh my gosh, I'm being so slighted.
いず
Embarrassed.
れにせよバーゼル橋は重要な戦略地点。
Regardless,
速やかに奪還いたします。
Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
せいぜい頑張ることだな
Well, good. See that you do.
今の人は
Who was that?
ダモン将軍だ。
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
中部方面軍。
Central Forces. That's the army branch that militia was folded into, right?
ダモン将軍は
That's
貴族
right.
出
They
身
say
で
the
階
general
級意
is
識
an
の強い人ら
aristocrat.
しく
He looks down on
民兵
common
の集まる
militia.
そうだったのか。
That doesn't make any sense, which is absolutely not what he said in Japanese. In Japanese, he just said, "Is that so?" Which is a far cry from saying that doesn't make any sense. But you know,
戦争が始まってみんなが一丸となって戦わなければならない時期に
now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe.
正規軍とか義勇軍だとかそんなこと言ってる場合じゃないのにな。
Who cares at this point whether you're in the army of or the militia? It's ridiculous. Which is also not what he said actually in Japanese. In Japanese, he said, "This is not the time for this." Sort of distinctions.
さて、これより作戦を
Alright,
伝え
we're returning to the mission, I guess.
バーゼル橋奪還の
This is
足が
my
かりを得るた
original
めに
input into this.
まず橋西岸の市
Telling
街地
you
を制
about the
圧。
differences between the Japanese and the English. Translation. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge.
ギュンタ少尉、
Gunter Lieutenant.
西岸河川敷の敵拠点
Squad
制圧を
7.
第7小
Alright, Dynamite. Yes, Captain. Yes,
残る小
Captain.
隊は警戒を厳にし、バーゼル橋奪還作戦まで準備を怠るな。
Alright, let's get ready. I think I need to get away from the news. I've heard too much news today and it's never good. Well, we're playing a game right now, so you can consider that being your temporary getaway. I don't know why I have so many multiplayer games. I always forget I have no friends to play with and it's always a coin toss. I'm playing with randos. I mean, I'm thinking about making a far more community-based multiplayer gaming sessions in the Discord. So you could write the titles in the Discord of the multiplayer games that you have, and I might try to organize something community related when it comes to playing those games. I know we'll be trying to organize some Project Zomboid, but if you have any more suggestions of a game that more people would be wanting to play, then by all means. And then we can play them.
諸君らの活躍に期待しています。
I'm counting on all of you out here. Now move out. Alright, new episode about skirmishes. Unlike those within the main storyline, the battles found under the skirmish tab can be played a number of times. Okay, just let's see what skirmish I have available. There's a yeah, I'm gonna fight in the skirmish battle.
それでは本
Need
作戦を
everyone does that second hand. Alright. Huh. At the Vice, of course, we're gonna use Vice. Dallas. Don't I have engineers? Come on, what the? Okay, I have engineers. Alright, I think that's good enough. Deploy! Yep,
では本作戦を開始する
I'm ready to
こ
deploy.
の戦いの勝敗は諸君らの双剣にかかってい
Yeah,
ま
it has
す
pretty good music.
Ijo.
The game has pretty good music. Emily, yes. I don't even know how to play Project Zomboid, but I've never seen so many videos on it that I'm sure I can figure out something. See? We already have a volunteer to join our little Project Zomboid thing. That's not gonna work against the tank. That's not gonna work against the tank, you silly Billy. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, we've gained a round. Have you played Project Zomboid before? Nope, but I'm gonna learn. I'm ready to learn. Sniper.
行動を開始する
Missed! You! I'm not gonna swear, okay? No swearing allowed in this household.
行動開始する
I'm gonna kill ya. I'm gonna murder ya.
たまり
Missed! Jesus. Weak shot, heavy payload. Oh, I keep missing. It's so annoying. If you have pity in your heart, maybe you could consider
了解ですわ
Haiti donating to me or something. Because, I don't know, it feels bad. Feels bad.
待ってますわ
There we go.
やりましたわ
There we go.
俺に全部任せな
Mm.
みんな俺についてきな
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Vice is in trouble. This is why women shouldn't be allowed on the battlefield. This is why men shouldn't be allowed on the battlefield. Nobody should be allowed on the battlefield, it seems. Uh-oh, whoa. Whoa. Zakeruna. Zakeruna. Oh, I'm out of rounds. It's now just unmanned drones and tanks. I mean, someone has to man the tanks. Unfortunately, there are no unmanned tanks as far as I know. Holy crap. That's better. I have to go. Take care, Lucy and Chad. Good luck. But with today's technology, can I make unmanned tanks a reality? Maybe. What's wrong, Dr. Johns? What's happened? Okay, that's all. Jesus, don't be so panicky. Calm down. Oh my gosh. There you go. We just need to get over our fetish for unnecessary bloodshed and then we'll be ready. Oh. I'm not sure that's about to happen, but you know, it's a dream. That's the dream. That is the dream. Damn. I'm doing good. I don't know about you. Raider 8 left. Well, they need their rest. If she missed, I would have switched sides. I mean, hey, but it ended up being alright. It all ended up fine. Don't have to worry. Sniper. I'm gonna headshot somebody. Oh my god. Did you see that? Wow. Oh my gosh. Maybe I don't know. Can I replicate this success? Could I replicate this? Almost. Perfect. Vice. I wonder if there are enemies like over the bridge. Oh wow. Oh, we all missed. Good night. Good night, good night. Jesus. Oh, there's another one. That's it. That's it for you. We've got another round. I might just heal. Now we're gonna single-handedly so it's the scout's job to test how the aim is working before they shoot at your other. Yes. The scouts are supposed to scout, as the name implies. Recently, a person has said that this game's music is not that good. Very unappreciated. Very unappreciated. Yes, scouts can have partner movement. Oh, I see, so the scouts just stand inactive after while everyone else hides behind barriers. True, that's the case. Cool! We've done a skirmish, which means that... oh wow, it's the only skirmish. So skirmish is basically for grinding experience. We can level up more troops now. Training field. How is everybody doing? How are you feeling? I will have to go to the toilet, so prepare yourself mentally for me having to go to the toilet. Also consider donating. Wow, so I guess scouts? Yeah, I guess we can level up the scouts. Congratulations, maggots, you're one step closer to being human. I won't forget when the Titan just deleted that guy in the beginning, not gonna lie, no one else got killed that way. I mean, that's a tank for you. Wait, no, we took a person with one hit with a sniper and they fell into a river. So that happened. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Be right back. consider supporting me in the meantime, okay? Consider, please. Not you, Dr. Jones. You've done more than anybody else ever in the universe. It gets tired keeping the whole thing going. Wait, what thing? What whole thing going? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, Esben M. Hello, Esben M. Why don't you join the page, lucyhaza.org/live, and, Support your favorite streamer. But yes, Doctor, what do you mean? Keeping this whole thing going. What do you mean, Dr. Jones? Don't be mean to me, please. Please don't be mean to me. Please don't bully me. We got some money. Yes. Your stream? Oh, wait, you mean you as a chatter or me as a streamer? Reinforced armor, body defense plus 3. Oh gosh. I guess. We don't have any parts. We don't have any. Yeah, I understand. We're gonna go to book mode. We're gonna do this one mission. Oh. Oh my gosh. That is funny. 4 hours, 24 minutes, 4 seconds. Me and Fatal Cal Parker are seemingly the only ones finding this show. Hey now, I pay monthly dues. I don't know why I'm still alive by video. Listen, I appreciate it, okay? I highly appreciate it. View this episode? Yes. I appreciate your help. Here are details on the current operation. The Imperial forces deployed in defensive formation around the camp with Vasil's urban center. You will assign your squad positions between CD team and the Riverside team. The CD team will protect the base camp while the Riverside team strikes the enemy. Your objective is to occupy the enemy camp. Defeat the enemy defending the camp, then get to the flank hub of the camp occupied. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible. Well, I already. Alright, okay, I get it. The position is. And the Union deserves it. I had to scale back how much I was donating to donate to other more directly affected one. I had to scale back how much I was donating to donate to other more directly affected by war. Yes, that is a good choice. I would just encourage you to donate some to the Ukrainian forces or Ukrainian causes, because the situation here is very dire. Okay? I highly encourage you to support Ukraine if you can.
二手に分かれてそれぞれ攻
It's
撃
gonna
と
do
防
two
御に
teams,
当たる
offensive
ぞ
and defense. Squad 7, move out.
よし第7小隊の初陣だ。河川敷側と町側二手に分かれて敵本拠点を狙う。
Alright, I get it. I'll lead the riverside team. Alright.
あたいは突撃兵攻めるのなら任して。
そちらの町側部隊は味方の本拠点を守ってくれ。
こっちとら対戦車兵よ。
その息なら大丈夫そうだね。
Alright.
いいか、これから説明することをよく。
Oh my god. Yes, I know about Ukraine. Jesus, calm down. Calm down. Alright, let's go. Scaredy cat. Okay. Crawl like a snake. Done and done. Do you think South Korean military is full of dull fruits and boys because you willing to join? No. You know what's funny? A militia fiction with one common trope is how the woman in the war is here the same capacity as men. It's strange that it took America so long to allow such a thing to happen when so much media features it. I guess that's because certain nerds like it to have it as fantasy, but are staunchly against it in the world. We're gonna... Whoa. What? It said one shot to kill. I've been lied to. What the hell? It said one shoot. Did the game... This game lied to me? What the hell? This game lied to me. She betrayed. Oh. That's not good. True, he did. Jesus. How long?
第7小隊の初陣だ。行動を開始する。
Okay, let's finish him. Really? Really? Seriously? Alright, let's go.
よし。
なんて腕前だ。
Alright, I guess let's go. The tank got stuck. Jesus. How silly. Yep. Enter. Parentheses. Alright, that was something. We're gonna snipe him. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. Yes, I get orders. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna snipe him. You like snipers? I love Frisia's earrings. Same. And now... Okay, let's go. Let's do this. One shot, hopefully one shot. That's how it's done. This is how it's done. This is how it's supposed to be done. No nonsense approach. We're gonna use mortar here. We're going to use mortar. Poof! And now they're gone. We need more girl tanks with snipers in the military. That is true. We do need more of that. Yay! I need more viewers. We need more Lucy Hazard viewers. Don't you agree? Is that a fair assessment for me to make, that we need more Lucy Hazard viewers? In general? Or am I just talking out of my butt? We're diminishing returns. Which makes sense. It incentivizes you more than just one heavy unit. That makes sense. There we go.
よっしゃ
Yosha.
目標の撃破確認しました
よし行くぞ
As I said, I need more viewers. 2 people left the stream. Sad. Uh-oh.
対戦車よ
戦車は壊れかけた壁や土のう、樹木などを壊して通ることもできるから。
I'm still here. Hello, Emily, yes. Wow. That's tough. Uh-oh. We need engineers. I know. We do have engineers though, so that's fine. One more to kill. I'm gonna take advantage. Damn! Needed more grilled things for snipers in the chat. True. Can you provide me with any? Can you provide me with those parameters? You missed! You missed! Okay, that's God. Amazing. That's amazing. That's, that should not be possible. Or whatever. Here we are. Alright, I'm gonna snipe them all. There we go. Oh my god. OP. OP much? I guess. Not that. I'm gonna shoot it here. Uh-oh. Wow. This mission is going pretty well. What is this game called? Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles. Wow. I guess their mortar is not as strong as mine. Oh! What the hell? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I did not see that Yes, I guess we're taking things in our own hands now. Revenge. instant revenge. Damn.
やりましたわ。
That was so bad. There's a.
しっかりして。
I'll do my best. 助けてやってくれ。頼む。頼みます。頼んだぞ。You know, I could watch an anime about this. Playing this game is basically like watching an anime.
行動を開始する
Please don't miss. Okay, good. So sad to miss like this. Actually, I could finish it with the pen.
よし行くぞ
Yep, we'll be able to finish it. Let's go. Let's do this. What the? Really? Why does the girl with the place have shields on her boobs? I don't know. To protect them? Protection?
俺に全部任せな
You have to donate to ask me such questions.
行って
Uh-oh. Actually, we can try again. So nice. There we go.
俺に全部任せな
Makatese gogasai masenka? Makasete.
行って
Now it's done. What's your favorite idea?
よっしゃ
Mine is being creative. My favorite idea is to get some donuts to be able to do what I want to do. Kiss to turn on her chest and the other color boots. Helmet? Nah. Helmets are overrated. Why would you want a helmet? Howard's use helmets. Alright, we've won. I guess that's enough video gaming for today.
俺に全部任せな
Alright, I'm gonna do a few more topics now.
作戦終了敵拠点
C. Like commander. C like commander. That's a lot of C's ZM 1G from the enemy. We have seized that enemy weapon. Alright, we're gonna go to the base. And then we're gonna do some stuff and then we're gonna save. And then we're gonna finish playing games for tonight. Squad barracks. Alright, that's training field, I guess. We're gonna do all these things and then we're gonna finish.
よく来たな
I just figured out how my is. No.
来た
Alright. No. Mhm.
ああ食いしばれ
Alright. No money left. There's nothing to be developed. Thank you. All right. Alright. At least we're gonna save now. Yes. What do I do now? Let's check the skirmishes. Oh, no new skirmishes. Okay, we've saved. We're finishing the game for today. We're gonna do one more topic and then I guess I'll finish for today because I have stuff to do. Exit. Let us see what people are up to. Wow. What a shock. Who else is streaming? What a shock. That shocks me so much. Alright. Guess I'm gonna do a topic or two and then we're gonna finish up for tonight. It's tomorrow. I've got animal shelter help. Oh gosh, I need to so much. Okay, one more topic. I'm gonna go with one more topic. We're gonna do a Trump topic and then I guess I'm gone. Uh, Which one should I choose? Wow, someone is saying something nice about me? Or is it just me? I sneezed twice. It must mean something positive. Hello, Dr. Johns. We can. Oh my god. 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 Okay, we're gonna go try to get some optimism before I end stream. Blinken vows to bolster Ukraine support ahead of Trump transition. Maybe this will give us some reasons to be a bit happier. Because we only have negativity so far, which is not good. And unfortunately, it's also the reality reels of the fields. So, you know, it is what it is. And what it is not good. I feel like, oh, what is this? What is this plot? What is this plot? U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken assured NATO on Wednesday that the Biden administration would bolster its support for Ukraine in the few months before Donald Trump's return as president and would try to strengthen the alliance in that time. We'll see. We'll see if Biden will do anything of actual note before the transition of power happens. Right now, it just doesn't feel like it. This just doesn't feel like Biden will do any big significant moves. What was in the conversation between Trump and Zelensky and Elon Musk, you ask? Well, basically, don't worry, we'll support you or something. So, nothing committal, okay? 30 minutes of real non-committal talk, which we don't really know fully what was said. I did ask some people to come to stream on Blue Sky. Maybe that made you sneeze. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Didn't anybody agree? Didn't anybody actually agree to come to the stream? Meeting NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte in Brussels. Blinken also said that Meeting NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte in Brussels. Blinken also said the deployment of North Korean troops to help Russia in the Ukraine war demands and will get a firm response. President-elect Trump, who has questioned U.S. military support for Ukraine, says he will quickly end Russia's war without saying how, raising concerns among U.S. allies. He could try to force Kyiv to accept peace on Moscow's terms. Biden leaves office on January 20th, so that's the deadline for Biden to do anything of substance, basically. And I guess seal his legacy as president. We'll see what that legacy will be in the end. Blinken said after meeting Rutte at the alliance's headquarters that they had discussed ongoing support for Ukraine, where Russia forces have been making gains on the eastern front lines, and the work NATO must do the work NATO must do to strengthen its defense industrial base. The outgoing US administration would continue to shore up everything we're doing for Ukraine to ensure it can fight effectively next year or negotiate peace with Russia from a position of strength, he said. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just very skeptical. I'm not seeing anything that implies that Biden is preparing some big moves or some... why does he... If he means business, then why doesn't he just lift the restriction on long-range missiles, for example? Biden will use every day to continue to do what we have done these last 4 years. Oh God, that's not good. That's not good at all, actually. Just continuing what more has to be done, especially now. Was this a joke? Which is strength in this alliance, Blinken said, adding that Biden officials were working to deliver all the aid approved by the US Congress for Ukraine before leaving office. Speaking about the deployment of North Korean troops to support Russia, Blinken told reporters Moscow's relationship with Pyongyang was a two-way street, and there was deep concern about what Russia is or may be doing to strengthen North Korea's capacity, including its nuclear capacity. Rutte said that Russia has not won in Ukraine, which it invaded in February 2022. Yeah, but Ukraine is not winning either, and Russia is gaining ground so far, so this is empty talk. That's basically empty talk, considering the very difficult situation on the front line right now. Obviously, we have to do more. Well, above it says that they will just do what they've been doing for the last 4 years. And now it says, obviously, we have to do more to make sure that Ukraine can stay in the fight and is able to roll back as much as possible the Russian onslaught and prevent President Vladimir Putin from being successful in Ukraine. Well, it's just... I've been hearing this from the beginning of the war, and it has never been backed by actions that would adequately make me believe that the sentiment is real. So, Blinken is expected to meet Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha later, according to a State Department schedule. He was also meeting NATO Supreme Allied Commander Europe General Christopher Cavalli, top EU officials, and British Foreign Secretary David Lammy in Brussels on Wednesday. And I guess I thought that we'd inject some optimism into everything with this article, but I guess not. I guess I'm just too jaded. This does not make me feel better at all. All these statements just make me a lot more worried that Biden's not going to do anything of note. He's just going to be, oh yeah, till the end of my term, I'm just going to stay course or what we've been doing today because it was so great. And then Trump's going to take over and mess it all up. That's my prediction. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. And we'll see. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for coming. I hope tomorrow we'll be able to, beat the record, so to speak. I will see you tomorrow. All of you beautiful, beautiful people. Okay? Oh, beat the record. So I'm looking at myself. We streamed for 3 hours and 40 minutes, almost 4 hours, so good night. Good night, good night. I'll hope to see you. Tomorrow I'll be talking about my animal experience. That's gonna be a heartwarming thing for sure. Me talking about the experience with the animal shelters. Bye-bye.